Do doctors listen to the reps? They do, but do the reps tell the truth? Now, these are just a few of the false claims in the last couple of years, and they're huge amounts. A couple of names you might recognize there, Pfizer and Astra. Look at those fines there, 300, 400, 600 million dollars. Look at page 2, goes right up to $3 billion. And again, some of the names you recognize. At the bottom here, Advair and Flovent, those I've been using for asthma for years, or I used to. Now, the problem with modern drugs, let's look at sleeping pills. They shorten your lifespan. Benzos, ooh, they're terrible. You get addicted within 6 weeks. Ritalin and Concerta, we all know how many kids are on that. It's just like cocaine. What they're doing now is they're chopping it up, crunching it, sniffing it, and it's just like cocaine. And they get onto cocaine after that. Antipsychotic drugs, that causes shrinkage of the brain. It can take up to 20 years off your lifespan. And mood stabilizers, ooh, if you're on it for life, they cause severe mental problems. Now, why do drugs have side effects? It's very simple. It's alien to the body. We're not supposed to be taking drugs. We're supposed to be letting our body heal us naturally. Now, medicines originally all came from natural healing. But what happened back in the 30s is a couple of very influential people funded the universities in the States to research natural medicine so that they could make it synthetically, patent it, make money. Now, our most common request is, how do I get off Western medication? And let me show you why. These are a few of the types of drugs. I'll just highlight the easy ones. Tylenol, easy one for pain relief, but it's deadly when taken with alcohol. Benzos, highly addictive. Treated for anxiety, and you see the word Valium there. When a drug gets a bad name, they simply change the name to something else and carry on with it. Valium, deadly when taken with alcohol or combined with barbiturates. Warfarin, you all know, used for blood clots, deadly when combined with aspirin and other blood thinners. Prozac, that's for treatment of depression. The risks are suicide. Here's a good one. High blood pressure, deadly when combined with diuretics. Very simple. Antibiotics, deadly with statins. Gout, the colchicine, very common one, but you get colchicine toxicity, leading to death. Methotrexate, horrible drug, used for cancer, psoriasis, rheumatoid arthritis. Risks, death. Aspirin, so simple. Aspirin comes from willow bark. That's how it started. Now, it's deadly when combined with other blood thinners. Here's a good one, Viagra. You've got to laugh at this one. Your risks, dramatic blood pressure drop. Statins, deadly when combined with fluconazole. Opioids, oh, these are bad news. Fentanyl, methadone, it's used for pain relief, but deadly when taken in excess combined with cocaine and other drugs. Prozac, increased risk of suicide. And this is used to treat depression. Opioids, now this OxyContin, it's a terrible drug. Deadly when combined with cocaine. Highly addictive. Addiction overdose is very, very common. Now, let me show you how common. This is OxyContin, and I don't know how the hell this got past the FDA. How about this for side effects? Now, they're allowed to have one or two side effects because they look at the overall, how effective it is. Let's have a look at page 2, side effects. It's ridiculous. What is even worse is there's been 500,000 deaths in the USA from overdoses involving opioids. One company has had 20-odd billion rand in lawsuits against it. The owners have already made over 10 billion just with the one drug, and a couple of months ago they settled for a 4.5 billion payout to settle all these claims, but payable over a period for 9 years, and they've started up another company. I mean, this is how ludicrous it is. When you get some time, just Google Dr. Tent. He'll tell you about polio jabs being worthless in the 60s. They contained 37 strains of cancer. Now, cancer back in those days, your chances of getting it was 1 in 20. Today, it's 1 in 3. But look at the people behind it. Jack Ruby, Saran Saran, Lee Harvey Oswald. Those of us in our 50s, 60s and upwards will recognize those names very easily. So do yourself a favor, go to drugs.com and look for two things. First of all, list all the drugs that you're taking and look at the interaction checker. It will check the drugs to see what does not suit you. Because it's a common thing with doctors, they don't look at your background, or you go to a different doctor and you double up on your meds and you get meds which are simply incompatible. You'll also see all the side effects, and almost every drug has a side effect. So that's why people are going back to natural healing. So come and have a look at our site. You'll see an A to Z list of natural healing remedies.